So some of you may know that this is Dunkin, Munchkin's daughter, and as you can see, she's really angry, and that's one of the reasons that I brought her to the vet today. So I noticed two things. One, she's extremely aggressive, and two, her poop was coming out kind of like a mint green color, and green can be normal, especially when they've been eating grass or peas or something, but mint green, almost like toothpaste, that's not normal, and that can indicate either hardware disease or a problem with the liver. So we made an appointment with our vet as soon as we could, and now we are dealing with angry duck. Just a heads up, I am about to show you what that color looks like just for educational purposes if anyone else ever runs into this problem with their own duck. So this is that color that I'm talking about, and here's another example of what that looked like. So some of you may remember I made a video a little while ago showing my first aid kit, and one of the things that I keep around here is olive oil. So the first thing I did when I noticed that she had that green poop was give her olive oil, because olive oil basically flushes out their entire system. So if something was in there, like maybe she ate a mushroom, it would basically flush that out of her system, but it did not stop the poop from being that color. So I'm extremely lucky to have a vet that actually works with waterfowl. That's not something that they generally teach in just regular vet school. They generally either need further education or that's something that they learn in an internship. So it's not always accessible for someone to have a waterfowl vet, but that is of course the number one option if you can. Mine's over an hour away, but it's absolutely worth it to be working with someone that actually has a lot of experience with ducks. The first thing the vet did today was do a fecal sample. So I brought in samples from both Dunkin and some of my other ducks just in case they needed to compare the samples to see what looked normal, and everything came back normal with that. And then next we went ahead and did an x-ray to check for hardware disease, of course. Hardware disease is caused by eating like a nail or a staple or basically any kind of metal that they could find outside. It can even be caused by drinking from water bowls that have rust in them. So we were able to eliminate that because there was nothing showing up on the x-ray, so that was good. So we are thinking she's having a problem with her liver. It doesn't seem to be anything super serious, but of course something that we want to get taken care of, and unfortunately in the United States it is illegal to give ducks most antibiotics because of stupid laws that government puts in place for farm animals, not my pets. Their laws are in place for animals that are meant to be eaten. Obviously Dunkin will never be eaten, but that doesn't change the fact that I can't get her antibiotics. So the vet was able to prescribe us with some Chinese herbs that are hopefully going to help her, and it should hopefully clear up relatively soon. I'm not really super worried about it. I think she's going to be fine, but I do want you all to be aware, if you see that color poop, that is something that indicates hardware disease, and it could be a much more serious liver problem, so it's always super important to at least look into it.